Auf jeden Fall. Alter, ich bin komplett aufgeregt. In 30 Sekunden geht's los mit der WM. Schreibt mal in den Chat, feiert ihr es oder ja nicht? Also ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, ich bin komplett aufgeregt, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Alter, oh, 5, 4, 3. Ich glaube, jetzt kann man draufklicken. Alles klar. So wie beim letzten Mal. Jungs, warte kurz. Gleich ein. Okay. Ich muss noch das Thumbnail hochladen. Warte kurz. Moisander, Servus! Servus, aber nur wenn du ehrlich bist. Also, Herbertag. So, das Thumbnail ist jetzt auch hochladen. Alles klar. Was, Moisander, was war's damit? Okay. Alter. Okay, wir schauen, ich würde mal sagen, wir schauen wieder hier zu. Ja, ich spiele gerade nicht, ich schaue gerade nur aus Thumbnail zu. So. Hey, what fuck? Egal. Jungs, jetzt kann man reinschauen. Hier. Ach so, lol. Lol. Nee, ich bin's. Ah ja. Lol. Ey, Digga, ich kann das Scheiß nicht. Ich will jetzt doch nur zuschauen. Und heute gibt es auch noch Mäuschen. Man merkt das. Man merkt es. What the fuck, Pascalo, was hast du? What? Ey Jungs, geh mal zu Pascalo rüber und abonniert ihn und like seine Videos, dass er mir auch glaubt, Alter. Was spielst du jetzt hier mit meinem Account? Keine Ahnung. Liked auch gerne den Stream und. Alter, wann kann ich endlich rübergehen? Jungs, ich verlose heute auch noch meinen alten Account in Epic Magic. Falls ihr da mitmachen wollt, einfach Hashtag Gewinnspiel in Chat. Aber ich will jetzt einfach diesen Scheiß anschauen, Alter. Egal. Stellt mir ein paar Fragen, falls ihr Fragen habt. Ey, wie lange braucht es noch? Aua. Ey, ich will doch einfach nur schauen, Alter. Schreibt mal etwas im Chat, falls ihr noch hier seid. Ich will doch jetzt einfach schauen. Ich will doch gar nicht fighten oder was auch immer. Digga, ihr müsst schon sagen, der Titel ist Baba Alababa. Fortnite WM live. Wer wird dann ersten Tag für sich entscheiden? Kommen Sie klar mit dem Druck? Alles klar. Besser Titelkapper. Alles klar, besser Titelkapper. Alles klar. Ich glaube auch, dass ich durchgespielt habe. %, Genauigkeit, alles klar. Digga, als ob jetzt halt's Maul. Das ist der beste bis jetzt. Wahrscheinlich. Aua. Ah, wahrscheinlich. Herr was ist das? Keine Ahnung. Durst. Ich will doch jetzt einfach zuschauen. Hey, Lul, seht ihr das? Da könnte man auf die Facecam. Aber keine Ahnung, es funktioniert, keine Ahnung, warum nicht? Ey, schaut. Videostream lädt. Alles klar. Ich habe meine Empfindlichkeit, meine DPI tue ich jetzt auf Max. Ah, Digga, ich geh direkt rein. Alles klar, Kinder, Captain. Digga, die erste Runde startet jetzt gleich und ich kann natürlich immer noch nicht zuschauen. In 6 Minuten startet die erste Runde, Jungs, und ich kann einfach immer noch nicht zuschauen. Was ist das? Ich weiß auf jeden Fall nicht. Es ist auf jeden Fall kacke. Ja, alles klar. Digga, komm. Mäuschen meines. Jungs, schreibt mal rein, wisst ihr, um welche Uhrzeit das erste startet, weil ich kann hier nicht auf Videostream klicken. Da ladet noch. Alles klar. Nee, kein Plan. Okay, schade. Ich denke so circa... Aua. Ja, moin. Ich denke so um halb habe ich gedacht eigentlich. Ach Mensch. So. Hallo. Nice. Okay, er startet gleich. Nice. Hey, Caporei. Oh, okay. Yo, direkt abonnieren, Allah. Ja, bei dir läuft, ne? Ich mal sagen. Like auch du gerne den Stream. Oder abonniere mich gerne. Wenn du Lust hast, kannst du das ja machen, musst du aber nicht. Hallo? Und dann ladet es halt. Hab Abo und Like da gelassen. Dankeschön. Dankeschön, Allah. Ich will doch einfach schauen. So. Hallo, Schosse Zocker, was geht ab? Kannst du meinen Creator-Code einlegen? Ah ja. Da bin ich mal raus an der Stelle. Spaß. Mal schauen. Schosse, was geht ab bei dir? Okay, ich kopiere mir mal das. Hä? What the fuck? Ehre, wenn du jetzt eingibst. Okay. So. Okay, Schosse, nice. Jungs, ich finde, liked auch gern ihr den Stream und abonniert meinen Kanal. Jetzt lädt es halt wieder 20 Jahre. Schosse, wann kommst du eigentlich wieder zurück aus den Ferien? Jahre. Ich will doch wieder schauen, Alter. Ich will brauchen. Wenn nichts trifft. Mann. Oh Mann. Keine Lust mehr. Ha? Was? Ja, ich geht's dir nicht, weil ich schwimmen bin. Wieso? Was ist? Der fragt doch den Niklas auf Dominik. Dominik ist aber da. Der geht sauber! Ja, ich weiß, der hat fast 5k Abos. Lol, GG's. Ey, Digga, du kannst mich auch mal gerne pushen, wenn du willst. Ihre. Und liked auch ihr gerne den Stream, Jungs. Müsst ihr nicht, könnt ihr aber sehr gerne. Und schreibt rein, für wen seid ihr? Alles klar. Och, Digga, ich wäre auch so gern dort. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, ist das jetzt? Hey, Digga, ist das real oder ist das fake? Just a word.
Fortnite action for you all weekend, starting with the Creative World Cup Finals. That's right. Let's take a look at the schedule to get a little bit brief about what we're going to be taking a look at all weekend. Today, it's all about the Fortnite Creative Finals and that Pro-Am. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're looking at the Tools Finals and then Sunday.
Okay, es gibt insgesamt 3 Tage, das wusste ich ja.
With several world champions, not only from the VR side, but also from the creative side as well. Now, I mean, you know, Bala, I can't lie to you. I am over the moon right now. I'm so hyped. The events here, you can see the fans, you can hear them, and then we're gonna go in and watch all the.
Hey, ist das jetzt real oder ist das fake? Falls das real ist, wäre das komplett nice gemacht. Alles klar.
For the grand prize of $1 million today, and then later on the program. But creatives up first, Zeke. That's right. We have 8 teams of 4. So if you've been watching on Qualifier long, you know there's been 10 weeks of Battle Royale. There's also been 8 weeks of creative qualifiers. 18 captains have put together a team of fantastic creative individuals that are be coming through and competing and participating in the finals. Now, I think it's time to introduce the teams. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's do it, Bala. We have teams getting ready. They are walking in. You can see the first few right
das Skin ist nur ein Greenscreen. Raymond so, was geht? Schön, dass du im Stream bist. Ihr Mann, küss ein Auge. Ey, aha, hi, was geht ab? Irgendwie sieht er auch aus wie ein YouTuber. Ach nee. Okay. Hä, nee, schau! LOL. LOL. Raymond, schreib mal rein, ist das jetzt fake oder ist das real? Lecci, wo ist er? Keine Ahnung, sorry. Ach so.
Hello, I'm Tuto from the Funky Fighter. I'm gonna win this World Cup because I am the only pro player in all players.
Das war auf jeden Fall kein.
Getting ready. We're having a good time. We're going to continue on and welcome the second team to the floor. It's going to be the Chicken Champions led by Rubius from Spain. They competed, as you can see them now on the floor.
Falls Lecci gewinnt, sagt bei den. Ach so. Ich bin der Beste.
a ton of awesome live streams that broke records.
That's right. Teammates are Bensor, Karoro, and Ryan Frenta. Now, of course, Bensor is from Norway. He's looking forward to playing in front of this live audience. Very much excited. Karoro as well.
Ich bin verleiht, ehrlich gesagt. Ich habe ihn zwar jetzt noch nicht gesehen. Wahrscheinlich ist er down, Kappa. Für wen seid ihr? Schreibt's mal rein. Ich bin's, Tim. Alles klar, nice. Freu mich, Tim.
Hi, I'm Benzo, and I'm Team Chicken Chaplains, and we're not clucking around.
Ja, ja, man sieht es, Digga, als ob jemand so Fischdings hat.
They are led by legendary community and death runner Scissors. You've got Tyler, you've got Zen, and you've got Suzu.
Das hier ist aber real hier.
And I mean, honestly, this team is pretty dang good.
Yeah, absolutely. Led by Scissors, one of the creators of the kind of game mode within the creative mode, the death runs. And we'll see what they're going to be competing later on. But Scissors has put together a strong team, and he's a leader too. So I can't wait to see what kind of chemistry the Fish fam has put together with the rest of their teammates.
Yeah, and actually what's really cool about this is all team members are from different places. Scissors from the USA, Tyler from Canada, Zan from Denmark, and Suzu from Belgium. And funny enough, we actually had a moment to catch up with Tyler, get his thoughts on the competition.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Tyler H from Team Fish Fam. My group of players were the first people to qualify for the Creative World Cup, and we got the godfather of death runs himself, Scissors, on our team. So we're definitely going to take this home. There's no competition for us.
Some strong words, some confidence coming out there. So we're going to continue on and welcome. They're on the floor right now. They're serving it up. It's time for the trick shotters of the Little Whip Warriors, led by team captain Ninja. And they competed on a trick shot map, one of the most unique out of all of them, and they're whipping it up.
That's right.
Nigga,
you got team member Taco, FaZe Kaz, and Taldex 723. These guys are insane. Now Ninja, I mean, everyone knows who Ninja is. Taco, he's from the USA. He used to play on console but switched to PC back in Season 4. You've got Kaz. He's also from the USA, and he started playing Fortnite just 2 days after Battle Royale was released. And then Taldex, he's just looking forward to playing games with his teammates. You know, he's being here on the stage.
Ich habe ja nie gesehen, aber es sieht nice aus, Ehrenmann. Beide alle so glücklich und dann kommt der so, Bruder, Foto schon geschossen oder was? Wie ist das?
My name's Kaz from Team Little Whip Warriors, and we're the most skilled, the most creative, and honestly, we're just the best.
Well, there you go. Again, just, you know, when you're ready and you're skilled, you just kind of just, hey, it's fine, we'll be here, no problem. Next up, though, we've got the Ravens Revenge. This team is led by Gotaga. I mean, obviously, you guys know this band is the French monster.
Bestes Team, Kappa.
Artier and Chappie.
Gotaga, who made the map, we talked about it. He actually has played in a number of different things, and we just saw Ninja. He actually once lost 19,000 in a rock, paper, scissors game against Ninja. That is unbelievable.
Okay.
Money.
I mean, sometimes these things happen.
It's during a charity stream, so, you know.
Yeah, it's all for charity. That's what this is all about at the end of the day. A little fun fact as well, Gotaga's, his trick is actually called Elixir City. We kind of talked about that a little bit before.
Das ist auf jeden Fall nicht schlecht.
That's a dope name. But, you know, we've been hearing from the players. Next up, we're going to take a listen into Magma and hear what he has to say about being here today.
I'm Magma, and my team Ravens Revenge is going to do really good in the World Cup, and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, death run, we have it
all. Awesome. We're going to continue forward because we still have a couple.
Macht direkt Ansage.
The Llama Record Company is next, and this has some familiar names for the Fortnite scene. Led by a Hand of Blood from Germany, they competed on a 4-minute apocalyptic map where they had to survive, so not really a surprise to see Svenos, Carnifex, and Alex JJ there because there are veterans of the Battle Royale format.
That's right, and these guys have been competing, you know,
Nice.
since summer skirmish and beyond. These guys are amazing. Svenos has amazing shoe collection. You've got Alex JJ from the UK. He also actually played back in the summer skirmish.
Ich bin live in den letzten Tagen nicht. Alles klar.
Pretty much build completely new custom game modes. You like to see it, man.
That's ridiculous and funny you mentioned that about shoes from Svenos, because when I met him in Poland, he actually was wearing these gold shoes, so we'll see it maybe if he can pick up something gold later. But again, no surprise that this team qualified in the survival map. We're going to see if they were spinning any plans up ahead of the game. Let's find out.
Hi, this is Svenos. I play for DJ Lamas. We're going to win this one because we have 3 pros on our team and a German that is very intense and aggressive for Spandau.
And of course, if you watched during the summer block party, you know Sundown had the tongue twister of a name, and they gave it to me this time. The Sunshine Soldiers. Didn't mess it up. Let's go, baby. That's how we do things here. You've got dual team leaders, by the way. That's Danyan and Action from Brazil and Mexico, respectively. Their team
Hey, what the fuck?
Turtle and Stewart.
Wer ist das?
Squad 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Stuarto, maybe.
This team competed on a speed run. They had to clear 100 checkpoints as fast as possible, and the top 2 joined them. That was Turtle and Stewart, like you said. So very
Sind das wirklich die Besten, Digga? Ich denke, also ich habe jetzt noch nie eine Frau gut spielen sehen, ehrlich gesagt. Louis. Nike Fette, alles klar. Oha, nice. Ach so, ich weiß, was du nice findest. Ah ja.
We got one more team to join us on the floor. It's my personal favorite team moniker. It's the Loxland's Cuddle Crew, and he's joined by 3 players: MSYB, Clytax, and Sandy from Slovenia. Lockie's Landing was one of the second maps introduced, the creative trials, and it was a beautiful map.
Yeah, man. Lachlan, had Lockie's Landing up for grabs and up for the test of all the players. You can see they've got the matching team.
Den kenne ich nur, glaube ich. Den hier kenne ich. Und sonst nie. What the fuck, warum kenne ich so wenige?
You got MSYB, Clytex, and Sandy. And again, just a completely diverse group. Lachlan from Australia, MSYB from USA, Clytex from Germany, and Sandy out from Slovenia. Now, of course, as you know, we've been listening
Der
to the
kommt
players.
aus Deutschland. Wisst ihr das? Louis. Louis.
I'm Clytex from Team Cuddle Crew, and we have the best team synergy. Even though our name is cute, we are gonna destroy them and win this competition.
Man, these teams are insane! And of course, creative is always a pleasure to watch. I think we're going to surprise a lot of these players and you guys at home and here in the stadium with what you're going to be seeing. It's going to be a really, really great weekend, and today is going to be amazing.
Well, it's like the team captain surprised us with their beautiful maps. I'm excited to see all of them, how they contribute to the game.
Was denkt ihr, welches Team wird gewinnen? Hat ja noch ein paar, aber trotzdem, bis jetzt.
Being involved in that first competitive event in creative.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, for you guys all at home that couldn't make it, we miss you, we love you, but of course, we want to give you guys an outlet to be able to watch the way that you want to. So please, for your viewing experience with real-time stats and different points of view in-game, head to Fortnite.com/watch and choose from this channel a dedicated map channel and 10 rotation options covering a selection of diverse players. We want you to be able to watch the way that you want to watch. Now, of course, Bala, I'm so amped to be here. I could not be more excited. The fact that I'm actually standing still is, I think, a surprise to every single person. And of course, here is just a few more ways that you guys could watch everything. You've got the first place, the second place.
Okay,
They're all
nice.
for your viewing pleasure. If you want to see someone specifically, tune in to them, see what they're doing, how they're kind of navigating the maps, you can do that.
Absolutely amazing to be able to watch from any POV. Just like you said, Zeke, I cannot believe you're still. I've been in the back room getting ready, and you've been jumping up and down. So that means it's creative time, man. I cannot wait to get to these games, to get inside to the Arthur Ashe Stadium, Zeke. Again, I'm surprised we're standing still.
I mean, if you guys aren't feeling the hype right now, you need to open your eyes because this is it. 10 weeks of qualifiers, 8 weeks of creative qualifiers have led us to this very weekend. The Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City. We're going to walk away with world champions I'm so excited. I could not be happier right now.
And not only that, we are outside of the fan festival having a blast. Everybody's doing all sorts of fun activities. All the people are getting inside, starting to get ready for the show,
lol.
get in the bleachers, start watching some creative action, and then later, of course, the pro-am. It's a blast. Make sure you're coming down here and joining us.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Digga, schau,
Now, funny enough, we
lol.
actually have Pookie, who is standing by. She is chilling with the leader of the Funky Fighters. That is Tamoya. So let's send it over to her for an interview.
Thank you so much, Zeke. I am here with Tamoya of the Funky Fighters. It is so exciting to have you here competing in the Creative Fortnite World Cup. How have you been preparing for today?
I just practiced with my team yesterday and things went pretty good. And we didn't have as much time as I thought we would do, but we played really good, so I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
That's awesome. Team synergy is definitely important. Now, do you know any of the other competitors that are going to be here today that you'll be facing? Do you have your eye on anybody?
The Death Run map, I think, is going to be the most competitive.
Ja, nimmt direkt seine Hand, ihre Hand.
I'm excited to do the Death Run map, yeah.
So, I mean, Scissors is very well known for his death runs. Do you think you'll have any competition with him?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard beating him, but my map was also a death run, so I think my teammates have a good chance.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. Zeke and Bala, back to you guys.
Oh man, the hype is building. Now guys, the show is getting ready to start, but there it is. You've got the 32 players, 19 countries represented across 8 different teams. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals are about to begin. You ready?
I am ready, Zeke.
I'm ready to run inside, so without further ado, let's send it inside to kick things off.
Was geht ab? Hello, ja, hello, hey. Nice. Danke für dein Sub, keine Ahnung was. Sonst sage ich wieder falsch.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How you feeling today? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Welcome everyone to the Arthur Ashe Stadium. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and I couldn't be more happy that you guys are here in my hometown of New York City. It's actually quite nice for me because that means I don't really
Digga, warum hat das so wenige Zuschauer?
Pretty cool. That being said, we have a lot of cool stuff
Check
that's
ich
gonna be
jetzt zwar
happening here
nicht.
today. Not only do we have the creative showdown, but we also have the third Fortnite Pro-Am that's about to go down. It is going to be incredible. You got some of your favorite content creators. They're going to take that stage and battle for your entertainment. Now, you know that we saw a few of the players that were coming out here. We actually have one that you all may recognize standing by with Pookie. Pookie, who you got for me?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am up here on the main stage with Ninja. Familiar faces for everyone in the crowd. Let's hear it. How excited are you to be here today at the World Cup Creative Mode? This is something different for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't really done too much creative, but I've been playing a lot with these guys, obviously, the last 48 hours, and no, I'm really excited. I think we got a really good chance, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Now, tell me a little bit how your team came together.
Yeah, I checked out their clips for the trick shots that they submitted, and they were all, they stood out to me, they were special, and it was just an easy choice to pick these 3 guys. And, like I said, we've actually been bonding pretty hard the last 48 hours. So team cohesion is an all-time high.
Team cohesion, I love it. We should have named you guys the Ninja Trick Shot Warriors, really.
That would have been awesome, but there's no, there is a ninja skin kind of in the game, so, we could have had, maybe some of that. It's all good. I like the little whip. I love my little ice cream.
And anybody that you're looking forward to facing off against here today?
Everyone here, Gotaga, he's my fellow, competitor.
Nice. Ich bin eine Biene. Nice, dass du dabei bist.
That's it, yeah.
Nice chance, no?
He does talk a big game. Let's see if he can back it up today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck. Golden Boy, what do you think?
Well, I think that's pretty awesome because the good news is we got 8 great teams that are going to be playing for a $1 million grand prize in 3 very creative modes, which means today's really all about fun. And who better to have some fun with than none other? You got Monster, Sundown over at the Cats booth. Take it away, fellas.
And boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals. I'm one of your casters, Sundown, joined here by Monster. Monster, how you doing today, man?
Doing great. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. 10 weeks of qualifiers, and it's all coming to life. And this is what we're here for.
Yes, after the 8 trials now, what you'll be seeing on the stage will be 4 sets of 3 matches and 2 never-before-seen maps, and a little refresher coming from the Creative Showdown there with Sky Station Showdown. It's going to be incredible.
That's right. So you guys have seen the Sky Station before. Lucky for them, you know, they get to kind of come in here, prepare, kind of prepped up. But there is so much more that is going to happen that hasn't been unveiled today.
Oh, and I mean, it's seeing the adaptation across these sets is going to be incredible, and they're going to get a chance
Lol, hier ist auch einer von Deutschland.
at the end with a little remix, but we'll get into that here in a second. Let's check out the overall scoring and how these guys are going to be competing and how they will win. So, as we said, that first set is Sky Station Showdown. Junkyard Juke will be the second one. Set 3 will be a never-before-seen World Run, and then set 4 will be the Golden Games. Now, the Golden Games will comprise of a singular match from each one of the other 3 with, as I said, a nice little remix on it. And the Golden Games is worth a golden llama, while all of the other sets are worth a singular silver llama. How do those llamas add up, Monster?
Yeah, you want to accumulate the most llamas throughout each set. We're treating each set its own individual thing with a couple games in between. So they're going to get a couple runs at it, and you just want to do the best in every set. Get those llamas so you can take it all home.
Yes, now the winner of the set will go through, and in case there is a tie, it will come down to that golden llama. The golden llama will trump all. Now let's get into the prizing, which will also determine a little bit of the scoring. We'll take a look and we'll throw that up there for you. And the way it ends up working is from top to bottom. Each one of these contestants will be winning money. So everyone is a winner in there, but first place ends up deciding that.
Okay, in der ersten Runde kann man 55.000 Dollar gewinnen, heißt in Euro circa auch 55.000, glaube ich. Ich weiß ja nicht genau.
Come on, with the amount of games that's going on today, this is incredible.
Ich weiß echt nicht genau. Okay, nice, danke.
You can see Chicken Champions led by El Rubius. Sunshine Soldiers got that one right too, Zeke, with Danyan and Achin representing as the captains. Funky Fighters with Tomoya. Karoku represented by Lachlan.
But we gotta give some love to the Ravens.
Weiß jemand, bis wann es geht eigentlich?
We already kind of touched base with Ninja. Llama Record, which you talked about a lot coming up into here. And of course, the Fish Fam, who's going to be led by Scissors.
And these are some of the creative kings. They've been able to go through, run, qualify. A lot of them have had the world run, or not world run experience, excuse me, but in those death runs where they were doing the qualifications. But there are also some combat aspects. So we've seen Sky Station Showdown before. You know, there's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say advantage, but they might be a little more at home when you're actually firing bullets, building out, and trying to get those rotations in.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot underestimate any of these teams. These guys grind, and they all play Fortnite. But let's go ahead and take a look at the format here so we can kind of see a run and how they take these victories.
Now, the VIP will be those creative captains, and they have to be the one in the capture point, uncontested, to score points. They will get
Legal, würde ich mal sagen, oder?
And then the first team to 1,000 points, or the highest scoring team by the end. And also, the creative captains will be wielding the Infinity Blade.
And Infinity Blade will be important because they have to get to the capture points, A, B, and C, which will give 3 points a second. And then 7 minutes into the round, point B opens up, where you will get about a lot more, right? 12 points a second. That is what you want to do. You want to gun for the point B on the map. That's your comeback, or that's your lead taker.
Yeah, you can see a lot change when that opens up at 7 minutes, but now we're going to go in an overview. For those of you who are unfamiliar and didn't get to watch it at the summer block party, we got you. Zeke, catch us up.
This map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built in creative by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible without being eliminated. With 3 capture circles across the map, teams have to strategize to figure out which point they'll be able to hold. Pay attention to your surroundings, because if lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per
Digga, was ich da Fortnite wieder gedacht habe, ne?
Comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins. Let the showdown begin.
Love seeing that and getting a quick rundown on how the teams can go.
Digga, Fortnite hat sich da wieder komplett was Geiles gedacht. Kliax hier im Hintergrund, wer kennt ihn nicht? Ihre.
I'm just shifting towards Raven's Revenge here. They've swayed me. Their entrance has really swayed me.
They definitely had a lot of confidence down there in Gotaga. It can be very competitive at a drop of a hat. My team to watch, the Llama Record,
Nice.
Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex JJ Carnifex. You heard him talk about it. 3 competitive veterans and a very aggressive German. That's a combination that I want to see on Sky Station Showdown. Now, we've done a whole bunch of talking, but I know why you guys are here. You know why we're here. It's time to play some Fortnite. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals starts right now.
And this is it. We are loading in. Everyone's hopping out, and this is they are actually familiar with this map. So we're gonna see the strategies off the bat here. Let's see who can take away and break away with that early lead you saw there. Nice wide shot of all of our captains here. Here it is. Little Whip Warriors in the lead off the bat.
Already you can see trades coming out now. A fun fact, the Infinity Blade wielder gets a bonus 100 health and shield. So he's sitting at the 200 mark. On top of that, Siphon is on. If you get an elimination, you get that 50 effective HP back over. That makes the Infinity Blade very hard to take down. They also get those big crescent move jumps to slam down. And as you can see going on the right-hand side of your screen, it is creative chaos all over the place. But now taking in with the Little Whip Warriors as they're able to clean it out, and Ninja's trying to rotate up top.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Llama Record was completely pushed off of their points. And now we have Ninja who's going in with the Infinity Blade. What a player to wield this one right here. Oh, he's getting pushed back. Notice how he doesn't even want to get eliminated. He wants to do as much damage as possible. But is that effective?
I think you just kind of reset and you go where you get up there and you start swinging. The 75 damage hit will be able to take it down, and the Llama Record Company establishes themselves right back up. Now, what's going to be interesting to me is how the players utilize their building. You start with 50 wood, and then if you get an elimination, you get 25 wood directly into your inventory. So if you're able to kind of
warum hat er nichts gemacht dann?
you can get some ridiculous builds, as we're already seeing on top of the blue hill.
Yeah, this is actually a neck-and-neck race right here in the early game so far. Fish Fam, Chicken Champions, and Raven's Revenge are all trading spots at the moment. And Sunshine Soldiers comes right on in to wipe that up and get them out of there. Nice job for Stewart.
And look at the Cuddle Crew across the way, just now getting their first points because they've been contested.
Ey, schaut euch mal die Unterschiede an. Vom ersten zum dritten und zum letzten.
They're rocking everything that you can get in the game, from blue tactical AR, up to that hunting rifle, so you have the long range, you have the close range, you have the AR. You kind of just pick and choose your battle, what you want to use.
And the one thing you're missing that the Infinity Blade wielder does not have will be 9 impulse grenades. So everyone has a bunch of mobility to be able to get up there. But you see right there, Scissors able to cut down a bunch and get a decent amount of timing. Let's take a look at the score. Little Whip Warriors climbing up, but it's only a 5-second uncontested lead, and they're building on it. Right now, not a lot of points have been scored, which means when that hill opens up at 7 minutes, it's going to be that much more important.
Yeah, this is going way better than I expected. There is no one dominant team so far. But the Little Whip Warriors are doing so great right now. There goes Ninja, and he does get traded out. Raven's Revenge kind of takes it back over.
Lol, Ninja ist Erster.
The squad managed to hold it down for long enough to get their,
Oder?
points in. Don't forget,
Digga.
he has to clear out the point. If there's someone on it, you're not going to get anything.
Right, and as soon as you're up there,
Das ist ja voll krass, wie der Unterschied jetzt schon wieder ist. Es geht ja komplett schnell, Alter.
This Llama Record Company team is looking to go platinum with a great defense of their point.
There it is, very nice. Finally starting to earn some points, trying to break that.
Digga, wie er leckt, Alter.
Fun fact right there. His dog Falco is Germany's second biggest dog influencer on Instagram.
That's impressive, but I wonder who the first biggest is now. That's like, is there a statistic for that? Like, do you go down the line? But one thing I do want to note for Hand of Blood, look at the eliminations coming out of the Infinity Blade. Already sitting on 7 and being
Ninjas hin wieder Zweiter.
The better he's going to be, but the Chicken Champions come out on top there. No tender defenders are going left.
Hey lol, wie lang geht das eigentlich? Weil, ist immer dasselbe.
Wait a second, where do the Funky Fighters come from? Suddenly they're at the top here, and the Little Whip Warriors have not managed to earn any points. Sunshine Soldiers looking to kind of ruin that festival up top, but it's Tomoya. We touched with him with Pookie early on. He said, you know what, he chose his players, specifically because they're great at death runs, but it looks like they battle it out too.
They're doing a very good job of making sure they go at the same time. You can see Tomoya here being patient, doing everything he can to try and find an outlet, but he doesn't want to commit before his teammates are there. He's waiting for Kuzi.
No.
There they are. Kuzi coming up with them as well, and the fight is on, but we switch back over to Scissors just chopping it down, but the fish fam is a sushi there as the retake happens.
That is actually crazy. You watch him kind of wait there, prepare the ambush. His team comes up and they collapse on the
Hey, ich will das wieder zu Ninja schalten.
And notice they had enough mats to completely encircle the top, but the Infinity Blade will be able to come right out. So instead, Tomoya jumps straight up to just stall out a couple every second, because every second matters. As you see Kutu also on 8 elims right now. The sword players putting in work.
We have a bit of a tie up top. Funky Fighters and Fish Fam. Llama Records so close as well. This is a close one for the run in the top 5 so far.
And I like seeing the Funky Fighters using impulses out of spawn. You get 9 of them, so it's great to throw them off to knock other people off the point, but you use 3 to get a little faster. These guys are all very experienced in terms of navigating basically every part of creative and battle royale, so they can use those little quick impulses to get themselves more efficient. As you see Zand go down, Suzu go down, Scissors go down right there as Lachlan is just cutting them apart. But Tomoya, again, the Funky Fighters come out on top with the Infinity Blades at least, so no points going over right now to the Cuddle Crew.
Oh no, the Cuddle Crew does not have the Infinity Blade wielder here, so Clitex has to kind of hold it down for now and look until the leader, the team captain, can get up to the top. If Lachlan gets there in time, he might be able to, but nope, they kind of lose their point of entry.
Die haben einfach einen No-Scope-Backpfeife gegeben.
And now Gotaga goes up and goes straight back down, not able to catch himself on the edge, so Raven's Revenge gonna have to wait a little bit before they get points, but have full control, and Gotaga unfortunately breaks some of the...
Digga, es wechselt die ganze Zeit halt. Es geht so schnell. Ninja war vorhin hier. Keine Ahnung, Digga. Die alle wechseln sich so heftig schnell. Ich sehe jetzt, die haben jetzt gleich... Schau mal auf die unten. 120 Punkte. Ninja hat halt jetzt schon 300. Egal, weil den läuft. Es gibt die ganze Zeit Punkte dazu. Digga, wie ein Abonnenten-Counter. Ding, ding, ding.
from that 12 point per second circle. In Ninja's team, the Little Whip Warriors are Little Whipping all over as Tomoya goes up, comes back down, and the Shake was not enough. Konoku takes him down.
Actually love that shot. You don't see anyone else really utilizing the dive straight up into the air to kind of disengage off the pressure. Ninja's doing a great job chopping up here. He's already at 8 of limbs. That, never mind, make that 9. That was Gotaga who went down right there. And they finally get another.
Schaut jetzt euch das an. 300, die haben fast 100 Punkte Unterschied, also mehr als 70.
Taco, hello. That was your head. Yeah, you gotta be careful because, hey, if all you're doing is sitting there rifling, that's fine. Somebody's gonna take a hunting rifle and make you pay. Lachlan goes up. MSYP is just behind him, and Lachlan is able to take that one over. Kaz is trying to do everything he can, and he does get Lachlan. So good delay coming out from there, but opening up about a 20-second lead. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Middle point is open. That's 12 point per second, and right off of the bat, we see Konoku heading towards it. Impulse is going out, and a swing and a miss there with the Superman jump from Ninja. Not quite gonna get it as Rubius and him are in the circle right away. Rubius under fire, but Ninja under fire. Who will take it? Rubius has the better sword on the day, and then immediately taken out. This is chaos.
Whoever's the last one here is probably gonna be the most.
Digga, das gibt Punkte hier. Das gibt anders viele Punkte.
So Claytex doesn't care. He's trying to pick up that Elam counter, and he's on it. He's playing some good defense there. Down goes Hand of Blood. No points for the Llama record anymore. They actually use that. Just a couple seconds put them all the way back up to second place.
And 2 of the Konoku right now have combined for 31 eliminations, but they're not.
Ninjas Team immer noch Erster.
189. Little Whip Warriors do still have a lead, but it's already been cut down. And just as I said, with the middle hill, Funky Fighters almost take it away. There it goes right on over. And you see any amount of time in that middle hill is so efficient.
Actually loving that little strat right there. They hold a point, then aim out to where these players spawn in and kind of move in from kind of pressure.
Alle geilen jetzt halt auf das, Digga. Und alle werden immer heraus impulsiert.
Pick on somebody else. If you look this way, you're gonna have to respawn. Because if you can get tags, great. But if you don't convert them and into anything, it's not worth it. As I just kind of stuttered because Carnifex is sitting on 23 eliminations.
Falls man dieses Schwert hat, kann man halt nicht bauen und so. Deswegen ist halt schwieriger Hasen. Lol. Jetzt habe ich kurz nicht drauf geguckt. Jetzt ist Ninjas Team 6. What the fuck, Digga. Alles klar, das ging ja mal schnell, oder? Oder ging das schnell? Ach, du Scheiße.
Are pretty much now uncontested as everyone has tunneled in on that center hill. But once you get later into the game, when you need to kind of go up a little bit more, consistent points end up winning out because everyone will turn their attention to the 12 points per second. You'll have impulses going down there, random hunting rifle shots, builds 24/7 because they see that tick happening. And look, as I say, all the sword players are down there, 2 of them going off, the tac shotguns being thrown up, walls everywhere, but it doesn't matter. Points aren't being scored right now.
Also der Unterschied zwischen hier und hier unten dran, Digga, das ist crazy. Und dann nochmal der Unterschied von hier. Die ersten, zweiten und der dritte, Digga, das ist auch crazy.
Actually fortified to prevent the impulses from going in or make kind of a wall to toss it in. As you see, Hand of Blood picking up his 16th Elam, but hey, Scissors is chilling. Pumpernickel it up, man. Pumpernickel it up. Yeah, let him know. Let him know. There we go. He's saying,
Digga, er hat so geilen Humor. Er tanzt einfach noch jeden Mann, Alter. Er ist der Beste. Schaut ihn mal an, Digga. Schaut ihn an, Digga. Er ist Ehrenmann. Er ist anderen Ehrenmann. Sie sind halt gerade Erster, Jungs. Das ist kurz checkt. Ey, die nehmen halt anders Hops. Die Fischgänge. Schreibt mal was im Chat, Jungs. Boah, das gibt halt auch... Ja. Ja, Alter. Das gibt viele Punkte, wenn man dein... Dem ist. Das gibt jede Sekunde 3 Punkte. Ich glaube, falls man 1000 hat, gewinnt man, oder? I don't know, Jungs. Aber ich glaube, wenn man 1000 Punkte hat, also die Lama Gang, würde ich jetzt mal sagen, hat ein fetter Gangbang, Spaß. Wenn man, Digga, schaut euch das an. Falls man hier drin ist, rasiert man einfach alles. Schaut jetzt mal die Punkte hier vom Lama-Team an, wie die hochgeht einfach. Nur falls du da drin bist, Alter. Ja, das war's. 1000 Punkte, ja. Ja, Alter, es gibt halt komplett viele Punkte. Ninja hier hinten, traurig, Spaß. Lol, das war sogar ein Deutscher. Hier? Schreib mal in den Chat, wer ist das? Ich hab's euch gesagt, die Punkte gehen da komplett anders hoch. Boah, Digga, GG. Dankeschön. Also der ist schon von Deutschland, oder? Also dass ich es richtig mitgekriegt habe. Digga, aber dies, wenn man in diesem goldenen Kreis ist, da was schwierig für die anderen. Digga, dann kannst du eigentlich so gesagt nichts mehr machen. Wenn du dort drin bleibst, dann haben die Gegner keine Chance. What was unfortunate there for the Fish fam is they got contested twice in a row right after and just couldn't get reestablished. They couldn't group together in those long spawn lines like you were talking about. I mean, they could be painful. Yeah, you know, Raymond, wem hilfst du eigentlich, falls ich das fragen darf?
Bandwagoning? Really? One match? Just one, dude. One match? That was quick. All right, well, he jumps on the bandwagon. We're going to jump on over to Pookie, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here down on the arena floor with our champions here. We have the Llama Record Company. Now, have any of you ever played this? Let's go to you first.
Das ist der Deutsch, ja?
We had a few training sessions yesterday and we were totally dominating the game mode. So, I mean, we are by far the best team here. And right now, we feel very confident, yeah.
Well, you certainly played, like, you came a little bit from behind there, so your strategy was kind of like to get those points that are slower occurring at the very beginning, and then kind of go into the middle and kind of start dominating near the end. Who made that call?
I mean, that was pretty much me, yeah. Like, we know that at 7 minutes, like, the middle just opens up and you get like 12 points a second instead of 3. So, yeah, we decided to work on that. We weren't that good at first, but we got our strat going. So, yeah, it went pretty good.
Speaking of strategy, are you going to carry that into the later games? You're going to change it up?
We're just going to do the same thing. Hopefully no one follows us.
I mean, now all of your competitors have heard you say that, so we might have to discuss strategy a little bit when the microphone gets turned off. Now, finally, for you over here, how does it feel being here, playing in front of this massive audience?
It feels amazing, like it's just a dream coming true.
Thank you. And
das ist Italiener, das hört man direkt.
To just be here, be at the World Cup. Is it surreal? How do you feel about it?
It's an experience. It's really nice.
Yeah, and we love Spando.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll talk about that. You guys got to educate me on that. Not sure what that is. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on taking the first game. Pastors, back up to you.
Thank you so much, Llama Record Co., Hand of Blood, Spenos, Alex, JJ, and Carnifex taking the very first match of the creative finals, the first match on the stage. I mean, it was an impressive format. They clearly had a strategy they wanted to execute on. It took them a little bit to get there, but over the
Jungs, ich gehe kurz aufs Klo, ich bin gleich wieder da, bis gleich.
Yeah, I should have known last last night they were going to do good. Saw them on the hotel lobby. They were hanging out. Literally, as a crew, one of the only creative teams that I saw sticking together like a squad. Should have put my money on it.
Like I said, bandwagon. It took less than one match in an interview, and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm fully on board.
I'm
no
so
problem.
convinced.
Hey, it's all good. This set has been so exciting. I mean, who are you looking out for? Who can contest them? And what do you think the next step is to shut them down? They say, hey, we have a game plan. We're going to do the same thing. And I agree. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, stick to that if you're going to keep winning. But what do the other teams do to now make them uncomfortable? How do you go challenge them?
I mean, honestly, we saw a lot of that team play out of the Fish Fam, right? You wait for your Infinity Blade wielder to come up and then get the team to back them up. You have to work together. And remember, when you catch an elimination, you get mats for it so it can help you build.
Yes, mats and the health back, but the first match is done. The second match is kicking off right now, and we will have a pretty good idea of where we're going. I'm excited to see if they can repeat, and now the second match is underway, and right away you can see some players sprinting out, some opting to take some hunting rifle shots as Lachlan grabs that Infinity Blade and goes straight up. And you can see you can actually make it to the top if you hit the vent, jump, and then jump again. 2 jumps right away. Fish Fam and chicken contenders. God, awful. Chicken champions. Apologies.
Tenders, chicken what? You trying to eat some
Tender defender, chicken tenders. I know, my fault.
All right, here we are. So this time around, the Sunshine Soldiers actually managed to get some points off the bat. Very good for them, but Little Whip Warriors, same thing we saw before. How to take, you know, a little bit of the first big step here.
I mean, Ninja, it knows those jumps. He's able to get around incredibly efficient, up to the top right away. But the early tack fights coming out, Tomoya able to ruin that one there, but then Tyler trades it right back out. And what's really is important here is about establishing control as a team. You want to stay together and just get your momentum rolling as Ninja goes up, followed quickly by the Little Whip Warriors. Ninja goes first, gets 1 elim, gets 2 elims as they swarm from both sides. So Ninja was up 2 from the back, 1 from the front. That was a very well-coordinated retake.
Love how they did that, and now they're all holding it together. Kaz holding down the backside, keeping these players off the ramp. But it's Gotaga's squad who's coming up the top here. It's Chappie, and Gotaga dives right on up into it. And doesn't matter, he just gets taken right down. This is what you need to do here.
6 eliminations already coming out from them. Taldock with 1, Kaz on 4, and then 2 for Ninja with the Infinity Blade, as Taldock is immediately spraying down shots, making it just a little bit more difficult. But boom, there come the hunting rifle shots, and Taldock is taking shots as well. Out of builds and needs to back up and use his team there, and Gotaga goes straight up.
Oh, they need some builds for their backside because they are getting sniped straight out of that spawn point there. It's Raven's Revenge, who they're just kind of gatekeeping at the moment, right? Look at Chappie's like, dude, I can't even go up right now because the team is up there.
It was a good challenge, and he did some damage, but Ninja was all over it. Now already up to 4 elims, opening up a 60-point lead, but have to keep an eye on the other parts of the map as the Chicken Champions are doing their best to hold the top but get pushed out. Kaz finally gets taken down, but 5 elims on his first life there as Ninja challenges Magma. Will he be able to clean that one up?
Yes,
and
he does.
But Chappie's on the other side. Slam goes down right away, but now we're over on board with your match 1 winners, the Llama Rekiko, and they're already slaying out as well. 12 elims for them, but 0.
So, ich bin jetzt zurück, Jungs. Es ist halt crazy, wie die Punkte halt einfach nur kommen, wenn du in diesem scheiß Kreis bist. Ja, es ist einfach krass irgendwie.
Because he is 1 shot away from getting taken out here. But someone dives right on up. He has to put that pressure down, and it's the Chicken Champion to make a quick end of him. And it's their turn to start accruing points. But no, Chicken Champion leader goes down there.
Good attempted defense from Carnifex. Was able to trade out 1, but now we have 2 swords.
Ninjas Team ist jetzt wieder Erster. Okay, GG, lol. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich hoffe, dass die Fish Gang gewinnt.
This is definitely very intense for Tomaya here, who again has no health. The Funky Fighters are trying to get that dominant lead they had in that game 1. Can they get it? Ooh, knows he's on camera there, gives a little bit of a taunt. And uh-oh, is he gonna challenge? No, stays back, says, you know what, points are more important right now. He's just focusing in on the points here.
And you can see the Funky Fighters trying to prevent that ramp coming up. It's very efficient to just immediately, as soon as you come out, have 2 team members ramp up into the left or up into the right so you can get up to the first level. However, the Infinity Blade will break that in 1 shot, and you have a ton of rifle ammunition. All of these guys being maxed out on ammo.
Let's see here. These are all the spawn points. You can actually see the banners hanging, so you know if you really want to focus in and kind of shut down a team, you totally can. And Llama Lords are not doing great this game.
No, and this was the double jump I talked about. Ninja goes straight up. That's the first elim. He's going to be able to point his camera, go up, and challenge as soon as the team decides, but instead, going to save that jump to be more impactful. Raven's Revenge trying to get pushed out right here. Gotaga and crew doing everything they can, but Taldock is going up the back. Chappie gets taken down for Ninja's 8th elim, and he jukes him out, going straight back up top. Gotaga, does he have the health to take it? First swing comes through, and Ninja goes down.
Yeah, he just needed another elim to put him back in the game. You got to get that siphon bonus. You don't get the heals. It's really rough, even with the Infinity Blade to heal up, because, you know, the heal time is kind of slow.
It's very slow. You can see the tick going up there. It's not something that you're going to be able to rely on, particularly when other players are getting the siphon off. If they're the ones trading out the shots, they can quickly change HP, and those are long animations. But look at the challenge. The 3 different teams going up, and now it's just
okay, nice.
And the cut of blue Lachlan doing everything he can. Zan goes down, but tries to create a little bit of space. Eats the headshot from Suzuhu.
Ich helfe eigentlich bei den Fischen da.
It's been pretty rough for them so far.
On
this map here, you can see this struggle just a bit. The story has definitely been Ninja's supreme dominance so far. He's doing pretty good right here. And even with no health, says, you know what, I'm not going to give away 3 points. Might as well go for it. He was so close.
Yeah, you can see him calling out the whites there on the sword, knowing they only need a couple more shots to get it as we switch back on over to the Cuddle crew, who've established themselves there, but are still struggling to kind of get the points. The first time we're really seeing them all together, but Clytex immediately gets ripped from the spawn.
Yeah, Lachlan's team needs to represent. There they are. They're finally starting to score it up. He's got a couple of eliminations. You can see X-Sandy here. 16 elims, so definitely has some slayers there.
Yeah, they need to figure out their game plan, because they're getting elims and putting things together. They have solid numbers. They're just not getting the right hill time. Maybe it's go somewhere else. You don't always have to go to the point that's directly in front of you. Go contest someone, or maybe just go mess with somebody at their spawn. Delay them so they don't rotate towards you. Like a number of times, as you said before, you can see where people are spawning. If you want to go deny a team, you can send somebody to deny them. Just know that player is coming back over and over and over with likely more resources.
Sollen sie mal Punkte machen, Alter.
Single time. And look at this. The Little Whip Warriors approaching that 400 point mark. And in just 1 minute, that new point capture D will be unlocked in the center of the map.
And while they have a solid lead right now, just under 150 points, that disappears in the blink of an eye. That's about 15 seconds uncontested in that middle hill. That's just how valuable it is. But we saw the shift in gameplay that happened. Everybody tunneled it right away, and then the Fish fam were able to get back up, but after that, kind of cycled it back in, and the center point became the focus and where the win was taken. And right now, you said they were struggling at the
point.
And the way they've angled this build is
Ey, Ninja wird safe die Runde gewinnen, wenn es jetzt so
on the
weit
other
macht.
side, you're blocked off as Ninja then just drops down Stewart 0-0-0-0, and he gets picked up with the alley-oop from Gotaga as Gotaga comes
Ja, alle gehen direkt auf
1,
ihn.
2, 3. Ravens out of nowhere, but the Little Whip Warriors don't care. They're cutting down in 3, 2, 1. You can already see MSYB is down there. Alex JJ down there. Carnifex down there. They're trying to set up
Schaut euch jetzt mal das an.
but the impulses are raining from everywhere.
Hand of Blood really trying
Das
to
ist
get
crazy.
early too, as did every other captain, but it was to no surprise not effective.
And you can see that the Chicken Champions are committing to the 3 points right now. Little Whip Warriors as well, while contention is happening down in the bottom. No Infinity Blade wielder is in there, but the steady climb of points coming at the Chicken Champions is going to be beneficial. But also, just like that, Llama Record Co. is a little bit off the pace. They need to get this center uncontested. However, this game, they have a lot more attention on that.
Yeah, but look, Fish fam's doing the same thing they did last time, just slowly, or actually, sorry, the Chicken Champions have adopted the strategy.
Fish fam are doing it too. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
see
yeah,
they're
they're
getting 3
creeping
points
up.
there. So there's 2 teams who are just hanging out up top, no problem. All the other teams are not contesting. Ravens Revenge has control of the of the other side. So every hill is occupied and full controlled by a team, not being contested. Everyone else is looking at the middle.
Yeah, and it's actually working. The Chicken Champions are right behind the Little Whip Warriors right now. They're almost in the lead here. They just have to kind of hold it down. honestly, the Little Whip Warriors have to identify what platform.
Der ist halt komplett der Ehrenmann.
This is what happened to them last time. They kind of had a good lead and then stalled out. You need a game plan when the middle platform goes, and you either need to stick to it or, depending on the score, be adaptive. Because right now, Chicken Champions, they're being fine. As long as somebody isn't controlling the middle, they're going to be able to have that lead, and you can send one person to just throw impulses down there over and over, just be annoying from the top.
Here's Scissors. 6 Elans looking good on this other point, and now he's in the top 3. They weren't even close before, but just by slowly, consistently gaining points here, you can see they're breaking those thresholds slowly but surely, and Little Whip Warriors no longer lead.
Yeah, Little Whip Warriors actually unseated the Chicken Champions there from their control point. They're taking it over. They're trying to get it back, so that's a battle right now. But the Funky Fighters out of nowhere, middle hill, and all of a sudden, just like that, into first place, going to pass 700 in just a second. Nope, get pushed out, and now they're back in there. Tomoya going off right now. Lumberek and Co. down there and trying to push him out, and you can see they're contesting it over and over again, but they're not getting the points they saw last game, falling off the pace.
Yep. They are slowly just battling for this number 1. Chicken Champs kind of overtake it now as well. The Fish Fam not too far either. Everyone's so close here in the top 4. Don't forget, if you take a victory, you win 55,000 bonus in prize.
And right now, Suzu is going off. 21 eliminations, and right as I say that, apologies for the caster curse, but 21 eliminations from the Belgian. He loves practicing his builds and creative, and is showing it off here with really clever defensive cone edits up there. But right now,
what the fuck is
going at it. Tomoya gets the better of Ninja, and he gets cut down, but Funky Fresh Fighters then get sent all over the place thanks to the impulses from above.
I love this strat. He kind of sends out for a second there just to kind of catch a breather, see if his teammates come back. But unfortunately, the timing was just a bit off. And the Llama Record Company now control the middle point. For how long, we will find out here.
Nice,
as
Digga,
this is their comeback story, because they need these points desperately here.
Soll mal mehr Punkte machen.
To get a couple of more points. But Scissors is playing the long game here. Just eating away at the threshold here at the top.
So Suzu isn't grouped with them. I'm assuming they've sent him to just go either watch middle and be their middle control. No, he just came up the backside. There you go. And just like go flying at people as the Kudoku come up in a very well coordinated pinch. 3 from the side, and Scissors gets taken down. But the Funky Fresh. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, they got stopped. 1 point.
Yo, so if you are the Fish Fan,
bei denen fällt halt noch ein Punkt. Bei denen. Alles klar.
It goes anywhere. For 1 second, they will win. Somebody has to deny him. It is all on Tomoya. Anywhere he goes, it doesn't have to be the one near him. If he touches the middle, a singular, uncontested second will be the victory.
Digga, die müssen nur in die Mitte.
Moments here, Sundown. Look at him. He's got a slight grin on his face. He wants to do it. Is this the point that he's going to make it? Here it goes. He takes
so scheiße, ne?
He's going back for it now. His team's up there. All he has to do is swipe just a couple of times. Can he win this straight? And he does not.
Digga, ein Punkt fehlt dem. Ist es so schwierig, ernsthaft? Ich sag nicht, dass ich besser kann, aber... wenn jetzt verlieren, dann... Komm ich erstmal in Lachklau, diese anderen...
The impulse grenade at the second he landed knocks everyone out. No one's in there. Can he find it? And he does. That's it. His feet touch the ground. The impulse doesn't go off. Tomoya takes it for the Funky Fighters with some brilliant teamwork.
What an intense endgame too. Get taken out at 999 points. Really, anything can happen in those final moments.
I'm telling you, I love the Sky Station Showdown. Can't wait for more people to start playing. And the Funky Fresh Fighter right there celebrating with his team. You can see them just so excited, so happy. Let's take a look at this final replay. Now again, we talked about it. The impulse is being a great denial tool. Right there as the player goes down, sent back out, goes in, but misses the jump monster.
He almost had the flashiest ending ever. Just kind of diving in, wrapping it all up. but it was just good enough. Like you said, he only had to stay there for a bit. And even with the impulse bumping him out, that's it.
And I mean, you saw the impulse explosions the second
Nice,
after
yeah.
going off. The team's doing everything they can, but it was not enough to shut down the funky fighters. Tomoya, Kutu, Huzi, Dracius, incredibly well done to take the second match of the first set at the Creative Finals.
Yeah, you know what? I am a funky fighter rooter and supporter now. I'm rooting for them.
Really?
Well, I can't
really?
do it.
Okay, just gonna bandwagon right after. Yay, the next team who won, I'm their fan. But no, great performance coming out from them. And it's one thing we talked
Ich bin
about,
immer
right?
noch für die
The
Fischfam,
action that
Digga.
happened from match to match. Lama Rekiko was like, oh, we're gonna stick to our game plan. That didn't work out.
Yeah, it really didn't in those end game situations. They really just kind of crept up and snuck and took the entire competition.
They did, and they were able to make sure that they got time in the middle when Little Whip and that team weren't able to get there. Lama Rekiko and Little Whip were going at it constantly. Funky Fresh were just able to step there.
Yeah, and that's just kind of how it happens, you know? Now they find themselves one step closer to taking the Silver Llama for this set. Because remember, at the end of the day, these are just the games, but they have to take the entire set now. Now the pressure's on.
The pressure is on, but the funky fighters have a little bit of pressure off of their shoulders because they know they got that top spot. And we have Pookie standing by on the top deck with the Pooks. What do you got for us?
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am down here with our second game winners here. Congratulations, guys, first off and foremost. Now, I got to talk about the moment where you guys were just sitting. You needed 1 point left to win. What was that like?
I was really nervous. Like, I was just imagining.
Okay, Jungs, wir machen jetzt kurz die Runde, sag ich jetzt mal. Eine ganz normale Runde, kurz nur eine, Jungs. Wo ist er denn, Alter? Wo ist er denn? Wo ist er, Digga? Okay, machen wir einen Solo-Round. Ich nehme auf, keine Ahnung. Besser ist es, wenn ich jetzt den Sound ein bisschen leiser mache. Sonst hört die ganze Zeit nur die Scheiß-Tastatur. Also die ist nicht scheiße, aber das stört halt schon heftig, glaube ich. Ja, man hört die zwar immer noch laut. Alles klar, Kill the AI Captain. Digga, die wollen direkt, dass ich den Bus starte.
There with their death run ability, want to see what they do in the elimination race during the world run, but
nice, Digga.
Well so far in Sky Station, that's gonna be a confidence booster. You can get Silver Llama there. You're set.
Yeah, you're just one step closer. So with the first place and the second place, they're clearly having a good set.
Ah, wow, Digga, meine Edits.
Yeah, it's been very well done from them, but it's still anybody's game. Don't forget, the winner of the Silver Llama is the one who has accumulated the most prize money across which.
Was hast du für ein Keyboard? Das ist das Razer. Irgendein Razer. Keine Ahnung, Digga.
Yes, everyone is a winner. So you really have to fight till the end, regardless if you're in the lead or not.
Digga, ich finde das noch nice, wenn ich so zocke und dann könnt ihr halt noch zuschauen. Alter, mein Name! Mein Name! Alter, habt ihr das gerade gesehen, Digga? Das war dieses andere Ehrenloste. Choke ich rein, Alter.
First off, the Llama Record Company started off with an amazing take, cohesiveness on the point. Every single time they went up here, they were going from two sides, two angles, and the sword approach at the center, but made sure that he was the most important not to go down. You see there, Hand of Blood and his teammates all backing up to have an engagement on the side. These sword fights are really easy for him to just mow it down, but immediately as he realizes his teammates are up on the point, about to get up, about to push the ramp, he comes up to the side, slices and dices, but meanwhile, they ended up falling down a little bit. Look right now where they're at, they're in second place. Hitman was ahead of them, but all while Scissors was dancing and talking all the smack, telling his teammates to try to get the crowd involved. It was Llama Record Company making the plan, making the play to get in towards the center. Absolutely amazing take in the center on this first game. Led to Hand of Blood.
Das war gefühlt der beste Play meines Lebens.
With the super point there. Guys, 2 matches down on Sky Station Showdown. 1 more to go. We'll see where Monster lands at the end of this, because I will maybe join you on the
Ah ja.
I mean, that's a little crowded, man. Really you guys hopping on those bandwagons, but as you said, there is one more regular Sky Station Showdown match in this set. We will see this later in the remix version during the Golden Games.
Let's go. Sorry, ich muss pushen.
To watch the difference in players, who's able to be very strong with the Infinity Blade, how the pinches and how the now in the third match, it's only going to get better.
Yeah, definitely want to see some more of that kind of team work happen here, and why not just hop right into a game right now, right?
Erste Beste, Erste Beste, Erste Beste, Erste Beste, ja, von überall. Sind schwul wahrscheinlich. Ja, von überall. Ehrenmann, von überall. Okay, wir machen es so, ich zock jetzt, aber ihr könnt halt noch natürlich unten links immer noch sehen, dass es läuft. Deswegen finde ich eigentlich noch nice, wie ist das? Außer ihr wollt es nicht. Ihr wollt Vollbild. Au. Ach so, Rahmen, du kannst das beim letzten Video nachsehen. Mein ganzes Setup habe ich dort in den, also beim letzten Video, mein Sponsor, kannst du das gerne abchecken. Dort habe ich alles verlinkt. Ja. Habe ich gerade gesehen. Alles klar.
Right? If the monkey fighters finish above you, they're going to be finished off. Do you think they can spare somebody to do that though? Because it's better off to deny them than it is to push up the top.
Yeah, but the problem is then, the Little Root Warriors have been so consistent, you literally allow them to snipe the competition because you over-focus. So I think the play here is play your game, and if anything, stay away from them. Let the rest of the server do that, you know, gritty work for you and dominate the other side, take that victory.
Und dass ich gerade mit 60 FPS spiele, liegt daran, dass ich gerade nicht am PC zocke. Check hier. Schon ein kleiner Hurensohn. Ganz ehrlich. Schon ein kleiner Nuttensohn. Ganz ehrlich. Tut mir leid, aber schon ein kleiner Wichser. Ehrenmann. Ey, Alter. Alles klar. Digga, ich liebe es, den Sound. Aua. Wenn das real war, was er getan hat. Digga.
Goes down, Ninja gets the slip. Lukaku really be able to find the last hit. Ninja intelligently backs away and scrapes it out. Teammate picks that one up and they get control.
Digga, was hat der denn gemacht?
And sidestepping so that he can just stay alive because it doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. If you don't have your captain there to seal the deal for the points afterwards, and you cannot earn anything from it. Here comes Lukaku, he's throwing himself into the fire, straight into the point there. He gets taken out. Here it is, Tomaya's team has fallen to last place. Can they make a miraculous comeback here before the 7-minute mark? Maybe to get themselves in the running, they're trying their hardest.
And I mean, generally we talk about past appearances, it might be like player jinxes going on right now. Everyone's saying, yeah, we're doing well, we're going to stick to our game plan. That just shows no one is safe here.
These guys are evolving, and they're playing a better game after game. Here goes Scissors. He needs one more strike there, but Flytax wins the small engagement.
Flytax has been playing out so incredibly well, being aggressive, hitting players, and doing it all with that rare tech, but he's been consistently highest up there in terms of the elim. You see Portugal trying to get the pressure down, but good defensive building there from Carraro. Ryan Frantic comes up the side and cleans it up. There is Handle, blood coming directly down.
Nicht funktionieren, Mann. Ich hatte jetzt so hässlich drauf gehen können.
has a record on, was it YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine. Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle? As you can see, Little Whip and Llama Record Company already down there. We've seen this story before as the Funky Fresh Fighters go in, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going off as everyone's like, no, we've seen how this goes.
The Funky Fighters need this. The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys, it's riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible. But even with
Digga, ich würde so gerne den Ton ausmachen, aber ich glaube, geht nicht. Aber ich will es halt auch nicht beenden. Dann lassen wir, falls ich drauf gehe, tut mir leid.
to win this match. Yeah, they've actually been very consistent as well, right? They've been doing okay in that top four, just doing a pretty good job at staying relevant after all of these rounds. So if Gotaga's team takes this, we actually don't know who can take this set right now. It's actually that close right here. Little Whip Warriors have kind of fallen down a bit here, but Funky Fighters clearly in last place is not good.
And now, right now, you can see Moya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Artifice counting as best he can, and Locke's is just hanging out inside the cone.
Locke's doing a great job here. He's just kind of hiding, loving the low profile, kind of position and take here on the point. He was hidden, but hey, he has to come out now and defend himself. Three chickens who surround him and take down that Cuddle Bear. Oh man.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens Revenge have now finally been unseated from their three-point game. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos at point D as Tamoya gets taken down and the Funky Fighters are still in 8th place.
They're still 55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this one. Ravens Revenge, can they hold it? Or will Cuddle Crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here? They've got the piece of references. That's how we're doing it. Here comes Gotaga kind of hopping on overhead. And all right, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
Unfortunately, they're just putting off the side as the goes down. 22 eliminations right now. Gotaga doing his best to find where they want to go up, waiting for his team, but knowing that he is running short. That middle hill is still open to being constantly contested, but the Cuddle Crew are catching up with their steady three-point game. But now Gotaga goes up right around the back, able to pick up the lead and control his wrestling.
This is scary because the Cuddle Crew is also getting points right now. So yes, they're getting a lead, but the Cuddle Crew is keeping up and keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close.
And this is what we were talking about. We want to see a strategy come out, something defensive where you can get your control. They have now walled them off on each side, thrown a cone on top of them, and they have fired towards the other two platforms and towards the spawns behind them. Nobody wants to go contest them, but right now, Gotaga, we saw what happened when Scissors did that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch because they're catching up right now. You can see that 12 points taking over, but they do still have a lead. Our players are trying their best to deny Ravens Revenge.
Yes, you have to keep him safe. This is the protect the president strat at its finest. Cuddle Crew still gaining points. Llama Record still getting points. In comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Ravens Revenge though. Everybody is so focused in the middle. Nobody is going and challenging the top team.
Gehen wir mal in die Zone.
You know they're uncontested right now. You have to be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags under Gotaga.
There it is.
And they got him. They got him the difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew popping up on their consistent three, but they still have control of the top.
Ich dachte,
They just don't have their sword. It's 2 hops to get up there.
That's right. And now Lackman's just sitting here. He just hang out, earn these points. This is what he needs to do. And he's almost there. He's almost there. The first place can be his. Right now he can take this lead, Sundown.
But they got control at the same time. It's literally taking over a half second away from each other. Their shots are going. Cuddle Crew has the lead though. Will this shot be able to go to? Yes!
Cuddle Crew
gets
goes
taken down. 999, 1,000. Gotaga and Ravens Revenge in the closest nail biter yet. Edge out the Cuddle Crew in 2 teams who we said we wanted to see more. They brought more.
Are you kidding me? The Fish fans step up.
Yeah, Fish lol. Ihre. Fish Time hat gewonnen, nice. Lol, ich dachte, einer kommt jetzt gleich.
When you're up there, I mean, what do I do in a game on that stage? I have no idea. Those guys do though.
We you know, at some point before the day's over, we really got to recap the other point of a point of view there, because they had it. They were one tick ahead. They were there, knocking on the
Goodbye. Wahrscheinlich.
bonus prize on top of the entire competition.
Ehre genommen.
Is why I love Sky Station Showdown. The clutch little moments, the interactions that happen, very similar to Battle Royale.
Ey, Digga, was ist das für eine Scheiße? Ah, alles klar. Alles klar, wieder von allen Seiten. Man kennt's. Der hat schon wieder gesniped. Get it? Get it, Lou. Oh, die Skin-Kombis, nice. Seit wann bin ich jetzt eigentlich live? Seit einer Stunde und 5 Minuten. Alles klar. Alles klar, ich geh mal ein guten Like.
Going on there, and now what we're doing right now, hanging out as they walk back over, just brilliantly done there from RTA, Magma, Chappie, Gotaga. The teamwork from them was just on point. You talked about it, all 4 strong players from Gotaga, and they're happy with the final result, and that puts them immediately into contention because it's cumulative prize point to find out who will take that first silver llama, kind of get a leg up for the rest of the creative final.
I actually want to touch on something that was kind of interesting. Called Ninja's capture point, the green point. These guys are like that focus here. You're like, okay, we know who's time alarm and which one. They're shutting players down, shutting down their competition so that they can take these steps.
Well, that's the next step. As soon as you're immediately in there, and that's the big part for steps.
Polizei hier. Ah ja. Ah. Wenn ich da chillen wollte, bis er rauskommt und dann werde ich einfach gefaked. Ah, besser ist es. Und der tat schon weh. Digga, ich habe jetzt immer Loot Lake. Bester Ort, ja. Raymond, teil auch du gerne den Stream auf ihren Bruderbasis hier. Better is Erste. Ich gehe gleich mal offline, Jungs, mit dem Stream wahrscheinlich. Ich mag nicht mehr, ehrlich. Ja. Die volle Minute heute. Hey, what the fuck? Ah, alles klar.
To their guns, staying with the strategy, getting two top two plays finishes, one of them being a win.
Actually love this start. They're all getting together, showing team harmony. They're clearly happy. They take the first set. That's amazing. They're off to the right start, really.
Lass uns morgen boxen, Alter. Ich habe jetzt keine Zeit.
And this entire creative finals is theirs.
Well, and again, we talked to Timo beforehand, and he was like, yeah, we're really confident when we can get into the races.
Komm her, wir boxen uns jetzt heute. Ah ja. Ah ja.
This wasn't even their strong suit, right? He did a death run.
Ich will nicht, dass er reinkommt. Hä, der, what the fuck? Ja, alles verpixelt, ja. Ja, Jungs, ich würde sagen, ich beende den Stream mal. Schön, dass ihr dabei wart. Dankeschön. Wir von reingehauen, würde ich mal sagen. Ciao.
Juke is a red light, green light prop hunt version where you will have 2 teams sitting up as guards, 6 teams running. It will rotate through every single one of the rounds, and here you can see how to win. You have to dodge those guards, sprint into the center, and incinerate yourself in order to get those points. There are 4 rounds per match, Monster, and how do they score?
Yeah, but also, before we get there, you only get to be guard once, and while you're guard, you do not accumulate points. But yes, the points come in through the props themselves, so when you are on the prop side, you want to choose small, medium, or large objects and try and get it to the incinerator under the guard tower. So it's actually really difficult, and like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a red light, green light, / prop hunt style. This is a pretty tough game mode. We've played a fair amount of it. I got my hands on it. This is actually a lot harder than it kind of sounds.
So it's something that is just completely different. I don't know how many of you guys have played Prop Hunt. Definitely check it out. It's on the Creative Islands. It's a lot of fun, but this brings an additional aspect to it. The guards are able to have the denial. You're able to plan routes out, and you can have strategies, right? So, hey, maybe I want to run all big props the whole time.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
There's tons of different things. Let's check out the format and see what these guys, how they're going to go through, what the map looks like, and really get an idea of how the game is played.
Get ready for more creative Fortnite with the latest competitive creative map, Junkyard Juke. This new game built off the fun of Prop Hunt with a twist. 8 teams will rotate through different roles on the map. 6 teams will transform into props and attempt to make it into the center of the map, while 2 teams of guards try to keep them away. Teams will rotate their roles over the course of 4 rounds, each team getting 1 turn as the guards. Their objective? To defend the incinerator from the other teams, armed only with revolvers and their keen attention to detail. During each round, teams of props will earn points by reaching the incinerator in the central pit. The bigger the prop, the more points. But be careful. Being bigger means you're easier to spot. To keep themselves from getting eliminated, prop teams need to time their movements very carefully. Every few seconds, the guard teams will be blinded for a short time, and the center point turns green, giving the props a chance to run for the hills, or rather, the pit.
Once a prop reaches the goal, they respawn at their home base to start over, running as many props as they can before the match ends. If a player is eliminated, they also respawn at their home base and need to start the trek all over again. After 4 rounds, each team's points from their prop rounds will be combined, and the team with the most points wins the game. So keep an eye out for those moving bushes, crates, and gnomes, and enjoy the Junkyard Juke.
Thank you so much, Zeke, for that update. That's Junkyard Juke, something that has never before been seen. It looks kind of a little simple, but it's wacky, it's fun. There's a lot of small little minutia that go into it, things you can min-max on, and also there's just a level of ridiculousness that I enjoy so much. Just seeing somebody turn themselves into a literal dumpster and then try and weave their way past, it's a lot of fun.
Let the memes come to life here as your favorite.
Whoa, you talking about my gameplay again? God, that's so rude.
Turn them into dumpsters, literally. We'll get to see that unfold here as, I gotta say, this is a frustrating game mode. It's very difficult. You guys are gonna see why. It is gonna be tough for some of these guys to bring in those big point objects, and that's just gonna be the name of it. Who can score the most here?
Who can score, and how well are you playing defense? How well do you coordinate? Who's watching the right angles? And it's going to be interesting to see. Do they switch up their strategy from game 1 to game 2? Because there's so many different things you can do. But we are about to have the world premiere of Junkyard Juke. We are getting into set number 2. The Funky Fighters have 1 silver llama. Who will get the second? We now are in to set 2, match 1, and right away you can see Chappa, Gotaga, Magma, and RTA of Raven's Revenge, and then the Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, Taco, Taldak, and FaZe Kaz taking their shots off. Now, fun fact, the screens are there. You can't see, but you can shoot through them. So don't be afraid to take some shots. I mean, we know the trick shotters will.
Yeah, some people are already shooting. They figured that part out. It looks like Chappie hasn't quite yet. He's kind of looking. He's just blind shooting. Oh, there it is. Now he's firing through. He's noticed, hey, these are not ricocheting off of this curtain here. I can fire right on through. So you want to stop them. You want to force stop them. You want to also kind of memorize the map and the lanes.
And right away you can see as soon as the blinds go down, people go. But the first points are starting to come through as Lachlan is able to get in. Hand of Blood's team, the Llama Record Co. also able to get a 10-pointer and then a 5-pointer, following it directly behind. Oh no, it was another 10-pointer. So we already see some of the props having successful runs.
Look at him go. There it is. You saw a big old truck kind of sneak on by, and these objects are slipping right underneath. But who knows how long that'll last. Here's Scissors. You gotta park it. You gotta stay still. Oh, can he blend in?
And one other thing you can note there, the props will clip through other objects that are there. So if you see something that isn't sitting perfectly naturally like Scissors was, right there, clipped into it, boom, got him, brilliantly done. Lachlan hits one of those bounce pads that are stuck in there. They will launch you up in the air, but great run coming out from X-Sandy and Tamoya, utilizing the air conditioners to find their way to the end. Bensor and Alex JJ desperately trying to get in. Alex JJ with another 10-point prop, and Hand of Blood gets picked up just before. That would have been a huge swing, but right now, Sunshine Soldiers in first place with 35 points.
They are finding their rhythm here. Sunshine Soldiers taking the lead right now. This is a hard game mode to break free in because you got to think about it. These guards are not playing around. They are shooters, right, at heart. And at the end of the day, if something looks off, something looks odd, like this white vent right here, you're just going to get popped. So you got to be careful here. And there it is. Nice job of, kind of hitting the brakes here. And, oh, he hits one of those trapdoors. Let's talk about that, Sundown.
So you can actually see it. There is the little tiny springs. They launch you upward. There's a couple that can be chained into each other. But if you are one of those bigger objects and you get sent up, you are just quite literally sometimes flying garbage.
Yeah. But, it would be too easy if we didn't lay traps around, right? So, got to kind of spice it up for the people that are turned into props, too.
So you can also, actually, the people who can turn into props, there's one pathway where you can chain 2 of them together. So if you can get there, you almost land directly in front of it. So as long as you time it correctly, advantage, but most of the time they're a little bit more annoying, and boom, you can see that rusted truck going in. And now the Funky Fighters pulling out another lead, 60 points so far.
And this is something important to know, guys. You have to get it into the incinerator, fully processed before the timer counts down, or else your point will not be processed.
Which is a big thing on the min-maxing. What we mean by that is maximizing your efficiency. So if you were to get the most points possible, you run only 10 points the entire time, not only because they're worth more, but they take less time to sort because they're the first one that goes through. The two-point props are able to run, I don't want to say relatively easier, but much easier compared to a dumpster and a card, particularly because you have...
Jo, Alter, das finde ich voll nice.
Take about an extra 3 to 4 seconds to sort, so it makes it that much less efficient, plus being only 20% of the point value.
That's right, so Clytax there has chosen a big object. Achin and Zond over here, smaller objects. They're kind of blending right into all of the dumpster trash, clearly harder to track down and kind of, I guess, how do I say this? Sort out, right?
Yeah.
Amongst all the clutter here.
Exactly, you want things that don't stick out, or you want to find a path for an object that you can take all the time. So you notice how there's a section where there's like 4 or 5 rusted cars. Grab a rusted car and go park yourself with those, because yes, the guy knows, oh, there's a bunch of rusted cars there. Screen goes back up, oh, there's still a bunch of rusted cars there. I'm good. Next thing you know, the prop walks his way up. You can also, as you're running, walk rotation. So if you hit your crouch button, whatever you have that bound to, whether you're playing on controller, iPad, PC, all of them end up completely stopping, so it will set you totally naturally, just like what you would see.
And this is also those moments, right, when you're in the guard, oh, someone spotted there, popped him. Tomoya, nice job seeing something out of the ordinary, but notice he gets an elimination on the object. You don't earn points for that, so it's just your job to stop everyone from getting any kind of points, so don't break away with the lead. When you're in the guard tower, you can't allow other people to score, and you're not scoring.
Which can end up being very interesting if the team in the lead, which generally happens because you have 3 chances to score, is shooting last round. Right? Because then it's all about how good are your pressure. And one other thing you can see, starting to fire through the screens, very well done for them, picking up an elim there, but